As we accumulate more things over the years, sometimes we randomly have to go back to review that thing to understand the why. But one thing I can say in those moments is that I'm glad things have a tendency to come full circle again. The lovely... What is up? Welcome back. Now, I know, that may have been too much of a philosophical rant at the very beginning of this video, but it resonates with me. Now, I know most of the content that I've created in this video has been either, FujiFilm or Blackmagic. As of lately, it's been more FujiFilm content that I've been creating. However, in this video, I want to discuss a different camera, a camera that has inspired me lately to really start to hone in on my compositions more to get a different perspective on things. And it's the one and only, that straight hot fire,
wait for it,
OG itself, the Canon EOS R. Now, if you're new to this channel, then I would say that go back to my older videos. You'll see that this camera has always been in my arsenal. It's something I've showcased plenty of times within my videos, alongside with both cameras that I have, which is the FujiFilm X-H2S and the Blackmagic 6K Pro. But over the past few months, I began to slowly commit to it again, along with the Canon EF 100mm macro lens paired with it. As you can tell, here they are, the lovely Canon EOS R. My recent experience, I went to this older railroad track area to just capture some images to see what I can create. Also, this was very nostalgic for me. Like, this was an area to where when I first started up YouTube a couple years back, I was creating videos here. And I think it's great to be able to see, how much you've grown as an artist within this space, to see as far as like where your creativity, was to where it is now with everything. So I think it was pretty dope to be able to kind of get out there again. And when I was out there at the railroad track, I found a main subject to really just hone in on. And typically that's what I do when I go out and shoot my videos and photos. I just try to find that one subject and then focus in on the, surrounding areas around it to help build that world. And that main subject in this particular case was a piece of railroad equipment that at the time I didn't know what it was called until this day, 2 years later, which is called a MOW. MOW, a maintenance of way. And that piece of railroad equipment is used to lay, repair, maintain, or clear the structure of the railroad track in itself. Went to put the FujiFilm down real quick to get some images with the EOS R here, and yeah, I started to just picture or just really get into like a rhythm as far as the images that I wanted to capture. And yeah, needless to say is that I started getting into my bag as far as the shots I was capturing. I was like, you know what, I need to put this Canon EOS R down and get this FujiFilm back up and start to get inspired with that focal length too, to kind of create some things. I think the attractiveness of this combination is self-explanatory, to where you're able to get like that macro and portrait experience all in one lens. And I know that's not too far off, given the fact is that I think in my recent experience of using this particular combination here, you can kind of see the subtlety between the versatility that it really showcases whenever you're out in the field using this type of camera lens combination. So I think that's pretty dope, how it's grown on me over the past, few months. Now this is me getting a close-up shot with the Canon EF 100mm macro lens. As an artist, you just kind of like, man, I can appreciate the details, the texture that's involved with this particular shot. And yeah, even when I get close up to it as well, you can kind of see a little bit more, just like, wow, the splinters within this particular wood that you can just see poking out here. It's a really good shot. These are the railroad track boards, I believe, and essentially able to get kind of a close-up shot with it, with this lens. And even when I just bump in a little bit more, just, you can just see the details here. See the details within the, like, the erosion going on with this metal plate here. Like, this is pretty dope here. Even with the numbers, you can kind of see, like, I mean, it's just clear. It's clear. It's very sharp, and you can kind of see to where it kind of like the focus kind of drops off a little bit and gets soft down here within this particular area. But then also too, it does pick up with some sharpness here with this eroded, like, part of this metal plate here, which is pretty dope. This is another one of my favorite shots here, to where you can just see the details on the erosion and just metal chips that are going on within this railroad track here up front, where you're able to see the numbers on this particular railroad. But even looking at the, like, the sand grains, let's punch that in a little bit further. Let's see. Yeah, see that? Look at the detail within this particular shot. Like, it is so clear. Yeah, it's, you know, soft here on the 6 and it's soft here on the edges of the 5, but still, I think that this is one of the enjoyable parts of being able to take your photos and post and just be able to see what the lens is doing and understand it better, and, you know, really understand its strengths, limitations, and, you know, get more and get other ideas with it as well, to be able to kind of create something else with it. Well, that's all for the video today. As always, continually appreciate the process. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Deuces. And another one. Yes, sir. Let's do it.